What's up, everybody? Lazarus Fox here. Gonna show you how to mine some low temperature diamonds today. First, let's take a look at the build. I will also post the build in the description once it is up. This is my first time streaming, bear with me. Alrighty, so outfitting. In case you are wondering, I'm using a Type 9. This thing is like flying a flying shit brick house. I do recommend it for being able to mine vast quantities and stay out there for a longer period of time. However, I've seen other people laser mining in a cutter, which I used to use. It's good, but I don't like the distance in the back because I don't have the mining lances. I prefer the Type 9 right now. It's a little slow. I might actually switch back to the cutter just because, believe it or not, it maneuvers slightly better than this flying piece of turd. I can actually hold 512 tons of cargo, I believe. But let's start with the hard points. I use 2D beam laser, just in case I need to defend myself against NPCs. 2D mining lasers, 1D mining lasers, and I set the 2D mining lasers to one trigger and the other ones to another trigger on the bottom, so I can run the two 1D lasers consistently and run the 2D lasers as the cooldown works. I actually just did a couple upgrades to this ship, so we're going to see how it works. Utility mounts, pulse wave analyzer, don't really need it, fun to have. You can see some of the gold ones out there and find sometimes they give you decent minerals, but usually deep core mining is when you want to have this equipped. I've done deep core mining. I have a Crate Mark II also for deep core mining. I've taken it out a couple times. It seems like the deep core mining isn't as effective as the laser mining, because just sitting there and soaking up resources, I've made like 300 million yesterday opposed to the previous day making only about 100 million deep core mining, just because it took so long to find them. Heat seek launcher for defense, chaff launcher for defense, pretty basic. Core internals, lightweight alloys, 5A power plant. You can probably get away with a 4A power plant, but you gotta have it overcharged quite a bit and monstered. I overcharged and monstered this just once. That's all I really needed. It was actually probably a bit much. I need to go try to re-equip a 4A and do this instead, just to save some weight. I have some modified thrusters, dirty drive tuning 3, drag drives. You can go clean drives too. They just affect different things. I was able to get away with throwing some dirty drive tuning on this, which makes it much faster. 6A frame shift modified, increased FSD 3. I would have it at 5. I just didn't have enough strange wake solutions and disrupted wake solutions and the eccentric wave crap. I'd need to go mine more of those, but I saw that fleet carriers were coming out, so thought I would hop back on and start deep core, or laser mining again, sorry. I've been playing Elite Dangerous for, let's see, since the beta came out quite a while ago. I have Horizons, and it was before you could even land on planets back then. I used to play it for Xbox. Went to about the edge of the Milky Way in an Asp Explorer that could only jump about 32 light years at a time. That was back before they had all of these incredible machines now that the Anaconda, my Anaconda alone can jump 52, and that's not including overpowered with a neutron star now. That's a whole nother video. I stopped playing it for a few years, Came back a couple years ago, switched to PS4, was able to transfer my account. Don't know if you know this, you can contact Frontier and they will actually. You can't transfer your ships and modifications, that's the downside, or your exact account, but you can transfer your exact equal weight in credits, which I didn't have a crap ton of modifications back then because engineers weren't as big back then. um, yeah, so I've been playing this game for quite a while. I stopped for a little bit, for probably about the past 6, 7 months or so. And then I saw they finally announced fleet carriers again, and they gave us the official listing price of 5 billion credits, which you can see I'm only at about 824 credits, so I have some work to do. So I thought I would hop on, make a let's play video, and also teach you how to build your own laser miner. So as you can see, 5D life support, 5A power distributor, 4D sensors. You don't have to modify these. I like to keep them lightweight just to give me that little bit extra jump distance, because as you can see, this fat bitch only jumps about 24 unladen. Fuel tank, you can put a smaller one on. You don't need that big ass one, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference, I've found. My optionals are where the money's at. We have two 8E cargo racks. That's a huge factor. That's all my cargo. And then I can reuse all optional internals for things that I need. 7A collector limpets. You can use the D limpets, C limpets, any limpets you really want. I prefer the A limpets personally because this fat bitch isn't that fast, so I don't like flying it around from asteroid to asteroid just trying to get close enough for a collector limpet. So I actually prefer the A limpets because they give you quite a good active range. You can see 2,040 meters. That's pretty good, considering you have to be, I think, under, what is it, like 600 meters to even mine the asteroid. 5D shield generator, lightweight, keep it simple. 5A collector limpet, another limpet. For a fuel scoop, that's important now at the low temperature diamond mining because these jumps can kind of get a bit out of hand when you're looking for the best sell price. Don't forget to check out sites like EDDB or Anara when trying to find the best prices and locate the best areas to mine. I will actually show you the best area in the game to mine right now for low temperature diamonds because there it has a 3 hotspot overlay. Another 3A collector limpet, 3A collector limpet. Then you need a prospector limpet to be able to scan each asteroid by shooting the prospector limpet into it, and it will tell you what materials it holds. 2A refinery, 1 detailed scanner. I like to modify all my detailed scanners. You do not have to do this. And that just comes with Horizons. As you can see, there is no auto dock. There is no flight assist, super cruise assist. So you have to kick it old school if you want to make a shit ton of money. I don't mind those. I use them on my Anaconda and a couple other things, but if you don't have to use it, don't. They just take up space. And that's going to be it. I will also post the build in the description, as I have said. And the first thing you always want to do before you leave a station is go into advanced maintenance, restock, and stock up on limpets, because you don't want to get out there fucking 4 jumps away, all excited to mine. You get to the ring, scan it, jump in, and then you almost rage throw your controller at a wall because you realize you didn't bring any goddamn limpets with you. Don't make that mistake. Don't be that guy. Also, advanced maintenance is really handy because you need to make sure you keep your ship integrity at 100%, not just your repairs. This will not actually automatically fix when you hit repair. So make sure you keep an eye on that too. That can be quite detrimental. I don't have a fighter on this. I believe when I was mining in my cutter, I was able to put a fighter on it also. You don't necessarily need a fighter, as I am just playing in solo mode anyway. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's take a look at where we're going. Right here. Give you an idea of where this is Boran. It has the triple hotspot for the low temperature diamonds. Give you a better idea. We'll show you what power play looks like here. So you can see it is in the bubble. A little on the edge of the bubble, but close enough to the bubble that just about anybody can reach this location to mine. I'm gonna switch it back to realistic. I don't enjoy bubble view. You can see in my big bitch, it's going to take about 4 jumps from where we are. I was actually in Desate, upgrading a few things with Felicity Farseer, which if you have not been to, I highly recommend visiting. So, without any further ado, let's head out there. As I've said, I've been playing Elite Dangerous for quite some time. Probably, gosh, I can't even tell you how many hours I probably put in when the game first came out. Just oh, it's a big bitch. Gotta fit. There we go. Spent most of my hours pouring into exploration. I need to actually look them up again. I haven't looked them up in a while, but I would say, I love how they have all this sectored out now too. I made a great nebula tour, and I visited quite a few nebulas actually. That's right. I started out down here, hit Witchhead, went through Orion and Bernard's Loop to Horsehead. If you ever get a chance to check out these nebulas, they are definitely the closest and definitely the best and funnest to fly through. The views are just incredible. If I get a chance, I'll have to reload my Xbox and see if I can upload some of my pics that I took amongst my travels. Where's the next one? Rosetta. Flew out to Rosetta. Then I flew up to Monkey Head, I believe. Nope, Jellyfish. I think I hit Jellyfish on the way back. Yeah, Monkey Head. Then from the Monkey Head Nebula, I just booked it out. I don't remember exactly how far I got, but you can imagine 32 light years per jump in an old ASP Explorer before they had a lot of the updates. Once you start getting out here, the stars start getting a lot harder to jump to, because you just start hitting empty space. There's no stars. There's nothing out here. Tell you what, it was pretty crazy. I can't even find a star now. Stand by.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, this is a shit show. Way to have my first stream. Alright, apologies for the delay. Yes, I know, it's all bad. Work decided to call during my first live stream. Thought I'd be smart and just fly to our location. And as I'm sure you all saw, fly right into a fucking sun. Nobody will believe me, but I haven't done that in a very long time. Might just have to restart this video over. At least it's live. Alright. Either way, been playing this game for quite some time. From doing exploration all the way out to the far edges of the kinds of areas I showed you. I'll have to look up and put some locations in the description that I've actually been to. Let's let her cool down a little more. I can take no more damage. I used to do Robigo runs back when that was a thing. Back when it was a smuggler's haven. Smuggling was how I made my original money in this game. Back when you could make millions upon millions per smuggle runs. Now you can still make a decent amount, but man, back then, that's how I bought my Asp and fitted it in my old Python that I sold. Now if I jump around, I use my Anaconda though. Find some neutron shortcuts. Alright, we're not too fucked. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to head to our destination. I hope you all enjoyed the shit show that was getting here. Hopefully that kept you entertained. When you are ice mining, you're mostly looking for these ice type rings, base ice rings. Closer to the sun the better. More pressure. Now this ring's already going to show as having been scanned, but I will still show you the process of scanning. We'll see how much money we can make today. Let's not blast into a planet while I'm at it too, huh? This will just be the best guide you've ever seen. Who wants perfection? Boring. Alright, if you've stuck with me this far, you want to make sure you have your surface scanner equipped. Make sure everything you have is set to fire points. I can show you how I have my fire group set up. Almost in range here. We're going to stop down a little bit sooner. There we go. See how it says too fast? Bottom left, surface scanner, 3. So we're going to open up our scanner. You can see, aiming for the ring. Or you're aiming for the planet. Or you're just going to miss. It'll tell you miss. Oh, that looks fun. So we're going to shoot one. Look at that arc. Look at that. Oh, that gravity. Now normally that would hit the ring. And you would see the whole ring just light up all the way around. You're not going to see that this time because I already have this ring scanned. And then it'll pop up with all these glorious yellow circles. Those are our hotspots. And I can already see it from here. See that right there? Low temp, low temp, low temp. That's the hot spot we're hitting. This is all the rage now. 3 on top of each other. If you check out Down to Earth Astronomy, I think Commander Exigeous has one also. They actually outline the hotspots quite a bit better. But we're just gonna head straight for the thick of the 3 of them. Not too worried about hull integrity. We're still at about 93%. We're just gonna fucking fly straight in there. You can slow down and take your time if you want. I'm not a very patient person. This is about 2% hull integrity every time you do that. Don't recommend doing it repeatedly. Make sure you repair every time you back to a station. We're gonna head on in. I like to keep the planet locked as a point of reference.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Alright. So, streaming's just going great today so far. Keep getting interrupted by phone calls. No worries though. I'm sure you saw what I was doing. Simply Fire some fucking prospectors at some asteroids. You're looking for low temperature diamonds, obviously. Fire your prospector limpet right into one of them. Fly up, mine them. I like to wait to launch my collector limpets a little just so they last a little longer and I'm not wasting them. I actually meant to release them a little bit sooner than that though. But you know what? When you're doing other stuff, it's not really a big deal. And this is the game to do if you have other stuff going on. So let's see what this bitch has in hand. Oh yes, and like I was saying, I like to keep locked on to the planet because it helps me keep a point of reference so I'm not flying in circles and prospecting already mined and depleted asteroids that I've already hit.
Asteroid scan complete.
See, like I said, the range on these things is not great. If you have the means, definitely the mining allowances are much better. I believe Down to Earth Astronomy would agree. I just don't have those means. But like I said, I come up, fire all four, then as you can see my two lows, or my ones are on the bottom. So I just hold down the left trigger while they all regenerate slowly, and when they get full again, let it have it. This is pretty much it for low temperature diamond mining. Other than that, you go find Anara or EDDB and find the best sell price, so you make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. Down to Earth Astronomy and Exigeous both have great videos on those. Right now, I need to put up here. They're currently going for 1.2, 1.1 million. Found a couple 5 millions a little bit ago. Watch your docks too, because some of these pads are medium. That's why I believe Down to Earth Astronomy has just made a Python build that I definitely am excited to try soon. Some of those medium pads are going to be the ones giving you the higher prices. But we're obviously not going to worry too much about it for right now until we get a little more stocked up. Might see how this video turned out. Make another one that's a little bit better and uninterrupted. But if you've stuck around this long, maybe like, subscribe. Let's see him going to town. Is that depleted? Am I being stupid? Being stupid. That's what happens when you're trying to show stuff. See, is that the one we just did? I don't know.
Programming limpet drone.
I'm liking how close these are. Oh, that's another thing.
Failed.
Usually while I'm out here, highly recommend turning on night vision. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can see all their outlines beautifully. Yep, that's the one we just did.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah, no. So that's 6.5%. The low I don't mind, but that's 6.5%.
Complete.
Sitting out here all fucking day mining. Mediums and highs are usually the best. Lows with a high percentage I'll still take a whack at.
Prospector limpet engaged.
See, like this one.
Asteroid scan complete.
What we can do is actually deplete these lasers for a second. And take a look at this bitch.
Programming limpet drone.
So we can see if we can just mine the one right next to it when we're done.
Prospect to limpet failed.
There we go. Don't want to lose too much time.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Still can't decide if I like streaming on YouTube or Twitch. If you have a preference, please let me know. Watch out for these bitches too, they definitely will fly and hit the fuck out of you. Oh no. Oh jeez. It's all bad. It's all bad. Definitely watch for those swings. Those things will fuck you. Too busy trying to look at 3 screens at once here, not paying attention. There we go. Yeah, always watch those rotations. Those rotations will definitely be the end of you. Look at that, drop me down a whole another 6%. It's definitely not what you want. Being stupid again. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at that other one. Oh, contacts. What am I doing? Being extra special today. 10%. Gross. I don't want it.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
See if you can get these nice little clusters here where they're all right next to each other.
Failed.
I'll take that.
Asteroid scan
See what that one's gonna look like.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Shitty.
Asteroid scan complete.
Guess we should be a little more careful and get our fucking shields back up. I don't know what I think I'm doing. Just gonna sit out here with no shields, huh?
Collector limpet expired. Shields online.
There I go, not watching the swing again. Here she comes. Oh, did I just have my thrusters on really low? Probably just had my thrusters on really low. I'm so good at this. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. I will eventually put the link to this build in the description, as I've said before. You can also go back to the beginning to see the outlaying of the build.
Asteroid depleted.
There we go. Time to start prospecting. Where's our reference point? Let's take a look around. See, I would say keep better track of the asteroids you're looking at. So I'm not sure which ones I scanned. Okay, shields are back up. Don't need systems. Need engines and weapons.
Programming limpet drone.
See what you got. What you got?
Prospect to limpet failed.
Codes. Those are false positives, you can already tell. They don't shine bright like a diamond.
Limpet expired. Prospect to limpet engaged.
And
Programming
burn off.
unit drone.
Uh-oh. Aim and fire.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Yes. And this one.
Programming unit drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet
Nice.
engaged.
Wish it was medium, but...
Prospector limpet
Ooh.
engaged. Asteroid
Jackpot.
scan complete. Asteroid
So
scan
is that a false
complete.
positive? Check something. No, it's not. This one. A little closer. See, watch them big ass things coming. You already saw the mistake I fucking made. Don't be me. Do as I say, not as I do.
Collector limpet informed.
Oh, yep, watch for those two. They will definitely expire. We'll get a little more resource here before we do it, though. One more. And let's take a look. All of them. Fine, if you just click it fast enough, they will eventually just start plopping out. Back to it.
Asteroid depleted.
Next.
Programming limpet drone.
Oh, we already did that one.
Prospector limpet failed.
Didn't mean to do that. Just gonna mosey this way a little bit.
Programming limpet drone.
Redo this one.
Prospector limpet failed.
That's exactly why you just fill your cargo hold
Prospector limpet
with
engaged.
limpets. You never have to worry about it.
Asteroid scan complete.
Ah,
Prospector
gross.
limpet engaged.
Take this one. No valid targets.
Asteroid scan complete.
Those are good to go. Pretty sure that mining lance has like a 1 kilometer range or some shit. If you definitely can get those, you will not be out here quite as long. Like I said, you can try the cutter also. I use a build very similar to Down to Earth Astronomy's Gold Digger cutter. I quite enjoy the cutter actually. Oops, wrong one. It's just fun to look at while you're out here. Not like this giant flying bird.
Prospector limpet
Fat fuck.
engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
When you're actually in the outside view, you can see your engines overheating. See? Venting plasma. Oh, definitely make sure you put it all toward weapons or you won't get the recharge you need. check these ones?
Programming input drone.
Fuck it.
Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Definitely take the 30% first.
Asteroid scan complete.
We've been out here, what? $30 minutes? We've already got what'll probably equal out to 36 million. Oh, here we go again. Not paying attention. Reverse thrusters, Captain! So, I mean, you can totally tell. Even if you come out here with a smaller ship with not so much cargo, half hour, you can make a good 30, 40 million. Easy. You might even find ships better suited to mining faster, filling smaller holds, which I think is the obvious use of the Python. I'm wondering if you can deep core and laser mine with a Python. That would be... No, I think he just built a laser build. That'd be pretty crazy, though. Throw me on a seismic charge and abrasion blaster. Just take everything. Probably wouldn't be as useful and would take up too much power, though. And you make so much just doing it this way. You don't even need to do it that way.
Asteroid depleted.
Always watch that spin. It's definitely easier, and I highly recommend trying to find how it's spinning, and then mine, like, say, sitting right there as it's spinning in front of you and not at you. I'm just too lazy. But if you want to avoid lower hull integrity, that's definitely the best way to do it. That's how I used to do it in my cutter, because it was slightly more maneuverable. Yeah, see. We're gonna fly into a little bit. It's almost as if a giant rock hitting glass in space is a bad thing.
Asteroid depleted.
Alright, moving on.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet
Oops.
failed.
You fucker. Good luck, little buddy. Off into the far reaches of space.
Programming limpet
Tell
drone.
Voyager we said hi.
Prospect to limpet failed.
A prospecting report back in like 5,000 years.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
What are you? No, thank you.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet limpet engaged.
Nope.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet
High,
engaged.
but it's only 9%. Come on, I guess we'll take it.
Complete.
Yes, right into a dangerous range. I like it. Lock it.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, you all crashing? Oh. The other thing, watch your limpets. They'll get all fucked up just because they're stupid. They're trying to fly into my lasers. There are only 2 of you left? No, there's still a few. Oh, nice. Guess I hadn't found all the elements yet. You ever need good source elements, fly out to Dab's Hope. If that's still a thing. I'll actually have to see if that's still a thing. I spent way too long out there.
Asteroid depleted.
Choices, choices. Popcorn's usually better.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Eh,
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
yeah, let's go get some water.
Failed. Asteroid scan complete.
What's water going for on the market these days? Scan that one.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, game.
Drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Nope.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector
Jeez.
limpet engaged.
Low temperature diamond hotspot my ass.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet
There we
engaged.
go. See what the one right next to her
Programming
has.
limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet
Drop her down,
failed.
drop her down.
Prospector limpet
Jesus.
engaged.
Disgusting.
Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid depleted.
Alright, on to the next one. As you can see, the whole process is pretty rinse repeat, like a lot of things in this game. That's the other one we scan. Yeah, shit.
Programming input drone.
Hope you enjoyed my adventure out here if you're just getting caught up. That was a horrible shit show. Hopefully we won't have any more call interruptions.
Prospector limpet engaged.
As my phone does something.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming the input drone. Prospector
Anything
limpet
it's more
failed.
realistic. That's what we're going for, right? Realistic and entertaining. Where's my limpet?
Input drone.
Floating off in the absence of space.
Programming the input drone.
And another.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ugh,
Prospector limpet
it's getting
failed.
rough. Don't forget to keep your reference points so you're not flying in circles. Like I said, I use the planet, but if that's not good, you can also use...
Prospector limpet engaged.
What's going on here?
Asteroid scan
Sons of
complete.
bitches.
Programming the input
Sons of bitches.
Programming the input
Well, this is entertaining.
Programming the input drone.
This video should be retitled "How Not to Low Temperature Diamond Mine." Fuck are those? 3 kilometers away. What have I done? That's not too far. Son of a bitch. Stop beeping at me, I'm not trying to pick anything up. Good lord.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Anyone ever heard the term negative progress?
Cargo scoop deployed.
We going to work? What are we doing, ladies? Bad enough I suck, you don't have to suck too. Just sitting out here in Big Bertha. Always make sure your collectors are deployed. Also highly recommend getting one of your ranks to elite as quickly as possible so you can have access to Shinatra Desra. That's actually where most of my ships are. Jameson Memorial. Alright, since we've already scanned like half of these, we're gonna wait till they quit dropping shit off. Done? Y'all done. And, oops.
Cargo scoop retracted.
We're gonna skip a few of these, so we're not repeating the same thing twice. Alan's shiny. Let's say we start there, huh? We can take a look at what that one is. I don't think that's a false positive either. Oh no, that looks like a legit one. Bet you that's got a core. If you're deep core mining, those are the ones you're looking for out here. See how it shines bright. Ooh. Okay, there we go. I was like, don't you dare be a false positive on me now.
Programming the input drone.
false positives will start to get a lot darker as you get closer, but if it stays like this, you're golden.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ooh, and see, that's why you don't have to use a pulse wave scanner
Asteroid scan complete.
with a laser miner, because it has a core of low temperature diamonds, but it does not have any low temperature diamonds for me to mine off the surface. But we get started again.
Programming
Come on. I don't know why my limpets are going so awry today.
prospector limpet engaged.
Take it.
Asteroid scan.
Make sure your scoop's open.
Cargo scoop deployed.
And your weapons are full. Going to have to start figuring out how to increase. My streaming quality.
Collector limpet expired. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone.
It's also why I like the A-rated. I can usually just start flying away while they're still collecting.
Expired.
When they're active.
Prospector
Shit,
limpet
medium at
engaged.
8%.
Asteroid scan.
Fucking nothing. Right on game.
Prospector limpet
Next.
engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
One.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
And a 2.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Water.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet engaged.
Is that one of mine? The fuck was that?
Asteroid scan complete.
The fuck did that come from?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Just losing my shit now, huh? Getting that space dementia. Been out here too long.
Prospector limpet engaged.
You could give me a little bit higher than that.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Yep.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
If you're still with me, I hope you have enjoyed some low temperature diamond ramp mining. We are currently up to 64 tons and trucking along. Description of the build is in the title. Or I'm sorry, in the description. Or it will be at least. Moving on. Let's go a little forward. I don't like how many we're flying into. Actually, no, let's go. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
What's up with all this water?
Asteroid scan
Water.
complete. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
Medium at
engaged.
10%.
Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Better than what we've been finding. I'd like to fill up a little faster.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Get to watch that spin,
Asteroid scan
as we've already seen. Lead by example, right? Gotta have an example. This is what not to do. That's what I thought.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Phooey. No, right there.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
Oops.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Yes. Course correct.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
I guess.
Asteroid scan complete. Module malfunction.
What? That's never happened. I need to set my priorities too in this fucking thing. Hold on, I need to power back up. Oh, now it's working. What the hell was that about? I swear I didn't smack it too hard. Tell me normal wear and tear on a Type 9 shouldn't just be like straight HP tank. I don't do damage, but I can take it. I don't know if that's the case with this thing. Oh, it is with the cutter. But it can also do damage.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone.
Yep, you did do that one already.
Prospect to limpet failed.
Go, little buddy.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Shitty.
Asteroid scan complete.
It's doing it again. turn it off and back on, right? Way of the world. Anybody tried turning 2020 off and back on again? Oops. Down here. Oh, we still got some shit coming. Hurry up. Oh, disgusting.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to
I
limpet
might actually
engaged.
ditch that one. Scan that one first. Oh, you fucked up anyway. Good.
Programming limpet drone.
Good.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Oof.
Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Nothing.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospect to limpet engaged.
What's going on here?
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed.
I just want some diamonds.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet engaged. Prospect to
Finally.
limpet failed.
See what this one's got too.
Asteroid scan complete.
We get 2 for 1 special.
Prospect to limpet
Two.
engaged.
So this is what we're gonna do.
Asteroid scan complete.
Just can't let those low ones thermally overload anymore.
Collector limpet expired.
Always keep an eye out for NPCs also. Haven't seen any today actually.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
Not paying attention. Nothing? Remember, you can always fly out smaller ships. Definitely don't need to sit out here for hours on end just attempting to fill a gigantic cargo hold. Although doing this, you will waste much less time flying, that's for sure. Just don't get ganked.
Collector liquid expired. Asteroid depleted.
Next. Find our point of reference. It's hard to see that planet in this fucking fog. Just mind painite out outside the bubble. There was one ring, and you could always see that planet 'cause the sunlight just hit it so perfect. Looks like we're on the dark side of this one.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to
Living.
limpet engaged.
Living a living.
Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged.
More water.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, now I have an excellent connection. The audio stream's lower. Definitely something to mess with. flying this out here because I can stay out here. I could leave now, make a cool 100 million, or I could just keep on mining. I don't want low.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Medium.
Asteroid scan complete.
10% off. Or 18, that's not bad. So you look like a zero, my bad.
Limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
We're almost flying backwards. We gotta turn around. Going the wrong way here.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
Asteroid scan complete.
We're gonna take
Prospector
that
limpet
medium.
failed.
This one right next to you.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Find this one and head
Asteroid
back to
scan
reference
complete.
point.
Module malfunction.
Again? What's going on here? Have to get that looked at.
Collector limpet expired.
Some elbow grease on it. Better get them all. Skip ahead a little. I just have a bad feeling we scanned this one already.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Not.
Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Collect to limpet expired. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
I don't think so.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Definitely do that one next, though.
Asteroid depleted. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet engaged. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged.
Take it.
Asteroid scan complete.
like working. That one. She's getting there. Like that view. They have a 2-meter range. So even if there were valid collection targets, I would still be able to go mine this while they collected. That's why I prefer the A-rated modules.
Module malfunction.
This module's gonna drive me insane, though. Don't crash into suns on your way, huh? I can't believe that shit happened. I've been that close to a sun in fucking years. Let's live stream, though. Oh, you fucker, you're still gonna malfunction, aren't you? Why did that reset? Oh, I hit the down button. There she goes. Helps when you're smarter. Once this stream's finished, we'll put a link to this build in the description. Type 9 heavy with some 2B and 1D mining lasers. I gotta add a beam laser on here for defense, point defense, chaff launcher, pulse wave, heat sink. CMDR modified dirty drive thrusters, shield generator, 5D, 2D beam laser, 7A collector limpet, 6A frame shift drive with the distance. I only have it upgraded like to 3 right now. I need to go finish farming the stupid wave echoes. 2 2Ds, and then I have 2 1Ds that I keep on the bottom. That's what you see on how I recharge. Top ones are the 2s. That's how I keep going. Where's our reference to the left? Let's see what this bitch is. That module keeps malfunctioning much more. I might just pack it in. It's not a bad haul so far. Diamonds? You ain't got no diamonds. There's one behind you, but don't worry about it. I don't want diamonds. What's that?
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
What are you doing?
Prospect limpet engaged.
Oh, that wasn't even anything good.
Asteroid Asteroid scan complete.
I'll take this one though. If you enjoy the fuckery here today, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Still a shit show getting here, but overall successful day. I'll be doing this for quite some time now. I will continue to explain the builds. I will probably be sticking to this build for a little bit because I can just sit out here for days. Like I said, the cutter is another very wonderful option if you have the means to purchase one. I highly recommend it. And check out Down to Earth Astronomy's build on the Gold Digger. I believe he was going to modify it for low temperature mining, but I think all we have to do is swap out a collector limpet for a fuel scoop, because you want to be able to go the distance now. This thing has a giant fuel thing on it. I meant to scoop as we came in, but it's nice to have that scoop so you don't get stuck somewhere with a huge load of millions upon hundreds of millions. Yeah, I like the high, but I would love it if it was diamonds. That looks like a core. Oh no, it wasn't. It's just the stupid surface deposits. Don't listen to me. Why are you here watching this? Same thing. Pretty simple. Just keep launching your prospectors. As soon as you find one, go up, laser mine it. Make sure your collectors are out. Rinse, repeat. Medium 11. Oh, I'll take it, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh. Hey there, baby.
Asteroid scan complete.
Let's grab this bitch first. We're gonna go soak that one up. Watch that flip. Here she comes. Back it up a skosh. Sorry for the back and forth on the camera. The joystick's really sensitive on your view in this game. And I also have night vision equipped if you're wondering how I made all of those look green so you can see their outlines much easier. Comes in handy when mining for sure. Alright, let's go get Big Sexy over here. Look at that. Ooh, 32. And it's high. Oh, shit. So it's sitting next to it while we're at it now. You lucky enough to get two? Probably not. Probably doesn't even have temperature diamonds in it.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
It does, but it's low. We'll stick to this beauty.
Complete.
So it's expired. Relaunch.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet
1.7. Hold on a minute. It's a very low demand. If you're watching this right now, man, some of these prices jump. Oh goodness. Are you really only like fucking... Give me my real view. Why does it do that? Alright, we're gonna finish this one. Yeah, I'm tired of that malfunction. We're gonna finish off this beauty right here, and we're gonna go cash out at 1.7 million a pop. Ooh, I'm excited. God, that's annoying.
Asteroid depleted.
Alright. We good, ladies? Come on. Oh, I don't need that many out right now.
Collector limpet expired.
We good? We're not good. We're good. Retract. Retract. Fuck out of here, huh?
Collector limpet expired.
They can't keep up. They can't keep up. You can do, Big Bertha.
Collector limpet expired.
Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll see how much we can cash out this delicious sum for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, I hope that price stays at 1.7. We've only been out here for, what, an hour and a half? Less than that. Ooh, isn't it like 250 million? Possibly. Question is, will we make it, and is it? Oh, didn't check the pad size. Always check if it's large. Alright, we're good. 1.77 minutes. Anderson City. Watch them suns this time, right? Son of a bitch. Don't forget to use your D scanner. I know I didn't get to say that earlier because I was flying while on the phone.
System scan.
And D scanner is just a nice way to earn a little bit of extra cash here and there, flying in and out of the systems you haven't been to, sell the map datas to further systems. I normally wait till I take a trip out to, say, Titan's Daughter or any of the further out stations before I sell all my data. Further you go, the more money you normally get. I think as we're doing this, I may try to save all my data before I get my fleet carrier and fly out to Colonia and see how much money I can make selling them out there. You'd think that data really wouldn't be useful to people out there, though. They would only need around Colonia, but who says anything makes sense? Those fleet carriers, if you haven't heard, are going to be rated at about 500 light years, I think it said. It's going to take a new fuel, which is interesting. We'll be getting to see how that is to farm. See if I can't help but find some of the best ways. Post a few videos
Frameshift drive
on what we
charging.
grind next. I'm not liking these suns. Good thing this fat bitch has a giant fuel tank. Should have scanned before we, or should have fuel scooped before we left that first system we jumped to, but I'm being greedy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Usually it'll give me a last chance to scoop. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe it just thinks we'll make it. This thing does have a 64-ton fuel tank on it. Bit much. Oh, we got one. We're gonna grab some of this real quick. Oh, delicious.
Warning. Temperature critical.
You know nothing of temperature critical. Fucking 200 degrees last time. 3 jumps, that's plenty. Just to have that nice little bit of buffer. The amount of money we're gonna make, I think we can afford fuel. Drop around 50, since this big bitch likes to overheat. Okay. Even a nice little spot for you to step out and have a smoke. Don't recommend doing it right now, but... or ever, for that matter, because you'll just straight up explode in space. Implode, I guess, is more accurate. There we go, rambling again. Oh, there's another purple star. Sorry, brown dwarf. I like to call him purple. They're so purple.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wide berth on those things. They tend to do the most damage. Almost there. Jeez. Glad we scooped a little bit.
System scan complete.
Until the temperature starts dropping.
Frameshift drive charging.
Canondos. Going to Anderson City. Hope that price is still valid. Ooh, that's delicious. Wasn't that high of a demand though, so it could screw me.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Worth it. Too much. Just too busy watching out for contacts. Trying to keep it at that 7 seconds doesn't always work. We're just gonna come in way too hot, are we? Oh good, hopefully that was catching on something else. Beautiful. We didn't overshoot. Oh, always don't forget to D-scan. Gotta use a D. 20. Oh, being stupid. Now we did it. Now you gone and did it. That's alright though. I would much rather be on this side of it. If you don't know, usually the orbital path, if you fly on the inside of its orbital path, you will 9 times out of 10 wind up at the mouth of the station. And if not the mouth, then definitely close to it. Oh, fucked up again. Should have dropped out and then did it. Still fix it. This bitch has a turn radius of a fucking semi-truck with a ship boat freighter on the back of it. So not at all. That time didn't work. Counterclockwise. Very curious as to which side the opening's going to be on. Definitely don't need that on anymore.
Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 25.
Fly this thing around and you don't use my build, and if you do use my build and don't have an auto docker on, make sure I say that correctly, be careful on these slits, because yep, you will just straight up nudge your way through. Oh god, it's dirty. This thing is so huge and they make those entrances so small, like fitting a hot dog down a pinhole. Almost fucked that saying up. Don't plan on fucking this thing up anymore. Alright. Sell us cargo.
Docking procedure complete. A lightweight ready.
Commodities.
Facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Still. P1.7 still ready. Oh, 1.2. Oh well. That's still pretty decent. Almost 200 million for hours worth of work. Look at that. Almost at my first billion. Don't forget, come in here. Repair your ship integrity. I actually plan on flying to a different station later. So we're going to remove all of these for the time being. Don't always forget to refill your limpets, because that is a very frustrating mistake you can make. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share. I'm sure the beginning was the most entertaining. This is Commander Lazarus Fox. Fly safe.